Though brain chemistry plays a significant role in why we feel the way we do around other people, cherish isn't just a bunch of chemicals. And dopamine is typically present when we experience positive emotions. When people, whether they are women or men, experience any type of joy, including love, their brains release the neurotransmitter dopamine. The amount of testosterone the body generates is also increased by dopamine. People have the next sex drive when they are in modern love, which is caused by the increased testosterone, which also makes people sweat when they are around someone they are in love with. When women fall in love, their bodies also release phenylethylamine and norepinephrine. These increase the center while producing a feeling of joy. Because of this, women who are in love tend to become preoccupied with one man and ignore everything else. Men and women both have increased trepidation when waiting for a meaningful communication, and many find it difficult to rest or think amongst others. The last, but by no means least, is oxytocin. Oxytocin is released at various times, including during cuddling and intercourse. Women deliver it far more frequently than males. Oxytocin dissolves the barriers that separate passionate relationships, allowing people to relax and lower their guard. The sensation of connection we have with another person when we are falling in love is created by the hormone oxytocin. You don't create as much when they aren't around, which makes you desire more. Because of this, we occasionally experience feelings of addiction to the person we're dating. Together, dopamine, testosterone, oxytocin, norepinephrine, and phenylethylamine constitute a love-hate feedback loop. The same chemical cascade is released during both sexual pleasure and emotional intimacy. These chemicals encourage you to seek out more of the same substances while also making you give their source more serious thought. The effects of adoration and sex on the brain are similar to those of drugs. But even if you knew exactly how to get all of her molecules flowing in the proper direction, it still wouldn't be enough to make her fall in love with you. As chemicals aren't fair, cherish. It also reflects the history and preferences of the individual. The simple act of caressing and cuddling can bring the two of you closer together. Knowing what your body's chemicals are inadvertently instructing you to do can help your aware, sound mind move more quickly or more slowly as needed. Knowing her connection style might help you meet her wants in a relationship or help you decide to find someone else if your connection styles don't mesh. The science behind what causes young women to drop in love is not a Jedi intelligence trap or an enchantment spell. It is the fundamental act of taking into account tendencies, behaviors, and preferences while keeping in mind the role science performs in endeavors of the heart. Although you can't penetrate her mind and make her fall in love with you, you can use your understanding of how the brain functions to maintain and heighten any existing interest. That attraction can blossom into love, in all its fascinating, invigorating complexity, given enough time and the right fit. Monogamous relationships exist throughout the animal kingdom. It only takes up to 4 minutes to decide whether you like someone or not. When two lovers gaze at each other's eyes, their heart rates synchronize. Falling in love has neurological effects similar to those of cocaine. Cuddling releases natural painkillers. Even looking at a picture of a loved one relieves the pain. People at the same level of attractiveness are more likely to end up together. Couples who are too similar to each other are not likely to last. Heartbreak is not just a metaphor. Romantic love eventually ends, only to be followed by committed love. People who are in love have chemical similarities with people with OCD. Thinking of love and sex influences creativity and concrete thinking, respectively. Attachment plus caring plus intimacy equals perfect love. An attractive face is preferred over an attractive body for long-term relationships. Holding a loved one's hand relieves pain and stress. Expressing gratitude towards people you love causes an immediate spike in your happiness. Butterflies in the stomach are real and they're actually caused by adrenaline. Dilated pupils show your attraction to someone and makes you more attractive. Looking into each other's eyes can make strangers fall in love. Love is really all that matters. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanking you for watching.